The facts of the offense are taken from the appeal. Panos Tsolainos and his ex-wife, Deborah Tsolainos, were involved in an ongoing dispute regarding the custody of their 2 minor children in the settlement of community property. While Panos was in jail on charges that he had conspired to kill his ex-wife, Deborah was awarded custody of the minor children and temporary use of the residence located on Morgan Bluff Road in Pearl River, Louisiana. After Panos bonded out of jail on July 19, 1998, at approximately 6 p.m., he and his girlfriend, Connie DeVille, went to the residence in Connie's mother's Buick Skylark to finish retrieving personal property they had stored at the residence. As they prepared to leave, he and Deborah became involved in an argument. Deborah approached the passenger side of the vehicle where Connie was seated.
And I lost control of the situation, and I was responsible for her death.
As they prepared to leave, he and Deborah became involved in an argument. Deborah approached the passenger side of the vehicle where Connie was seated and beat on the window. While Panos began backing the vehicle out of the driveway, Connie attempted to exit and fell to the ground. David pressed the accelerator, aimed the vehicle at Deborah. While Panos began backing the vehicle out of the driveway, Connie attempted to exit and fell to the ground. Panos pressed the accelerator, aimed the vehicle at Deborah, and rapidly proceeded forward, striking her in the middle. Deborah landed on the hood of the vehicle. Panos continued to accelerate forward and he hit a tree. The force of the impact threw Deborah off of the hood and into the ground. The vehicle flipped over and landed on Deborah. Upon arriving at the residence, sheriff's officials found Deborah's body partially wedged beneath the overturned Buick Skylark. Despite rescue efforts, Deborah was pronounced dead shortly thereafter. Panos, who was still present on the scene, was arrested and taken into custody. October 19th, 1999. An expert testifies that the car design may have factored into the wife's death. Covington. A specialist in ergonomics testified Monday in the second-degree murder trial of Panos Tsolainos, saying the unusual layout of the Buick Skylark steering column may have resulted in the death of Tsolainos' ex-wife, Deborah. Ergonomics, or human factors engineering, addresses the safe and proper design and use of products, according to Dr. Edward W. Carnes. Carnes, a prosecution and defense stipulated expert, currently works as an industrial consultant in design. Beginning the second week of the trial, Carnes asserted that Tsolainos, in his urgency to leave the home of his ex-wife, may have confused the gear shift lever and the windshield wiper control, causing the car to surge forward when Tsolainos intended to go into reverse. Photographs shown to the jury illustrated the proximity of the 2 control shafts to one another. Located on the right side of the steering column, with only 3 inches of space separating them, the 2 controls are also similarly shaped, leading to the mistake, said Carnes. His research as a defense witness led Carnes to survey cars of different makes and models, and he could find a few with what he called, quote, this faulty configuration. Carnes said he concluded the death of Deborah Tsolainos on July 19, 1998, a result of simultaneously being crushed and bled to death, was more than likely because of, quote, control misapplication, end quote. Tsolainos' attorney, Bob Stern, asked Carnes what other factors could have gone into causing such a catastrophe to occur. Carnes said the combination of Tsolainos' agitation at being confronted by his ex-wife and his understanding that he was violating a restraining order could have distracted him sufficiently, so in attempting to back the Skylark out of the driveway, Tsolainos actually put the car into forward. Panos Tsolainos, his stepdaughter Melissa, and alleged hitman broker Gerald Brannigan were all arrested in connection with conspiracy to kill Deborah. While she led Tsolainos said he was shocked as the car surged forward, and before he could react, to find the car almost completely on its right side. leaning against the tree it crashed into, with the weight of the nearly 2-ton Buick resting on the neck and the shoulders of his ex-wife. Other testimony included Dr. William J. George, a toxologist, that said that Deborah, based on the blood work done during the autopsy of the body, had a blood alcohol level of .075. This, George said, meant Deborah had to drink at least 3.5 beers, glasses of wine, or shots of whiskey in the hour before her death, or a similar amount, plus one more for every hour added. The defense said state of inebriation would explain why Deborah reacted so strongly to Tsolainos on July 19th, in turn leading to his agitation.
This is my sister and my mother. If my mother were still here in 2018, she could have opposed the pardon and the clemency. This is us as a family. I loved Panos. I looked at him like a father figure. He walked me down the aisle when I got married, but he took her too soon. He stole her from us.